Oh, VC, what's going on? Time for a show-off video. A vinyl dig I did yesterday being Saturday the 12th. Today is Sunday the 13th as I'm sitting here. And I had big plans on Saturday, and vinyl digging wasn't it. My band was supposed to play a gig in Sacramento, and then the afternoon of the gig, it got canceled. So suddenly I'm sitting there with nothing to do on Saturday. I thought I was going to play the drums and ended up not doing that. And we were going to have a back-to-back. We had a gig Friday and then this gig in Sacramento on Saturday, and it got canceled. So So now I'm sitting there with nothing to do on Saturday, with no plans. So I thought, what the hell, go on a vinyl dig. And these are the kind of digs that are dangerous for me. These spontaneous. I wasn't originally planning to do this digs, but here I am digging. So I went to the store and I was finding all kinds of stuff I wanted. I think I was only at the store for like 20 minutes, and I looked at all the price tags on the albums, and I was already $150 in the hole. And I was like, whoa! And I've only been here for 20 minutes. I better start putting shit back. So I put shit back. I think I put like almost $90 worth of vinyl back on the shelves. Stuff I couldn't believe I put back. And one of them was Porcupine Tree, Stupid Dream. They had it. My store never has any vinyl from Porcupine Tree in stock. And they had Stupid Dream, but it was a lot though. It was like they're almost $35 they wanted for it. I grabbed it because it was Porcupine Tree and realized I got the DVD. I got the DVD and the CD remaster of that album. You know, I don't have it on vinyl, but you know, I'm okay on that album. And it's a good album, but not my favorite Porcupine Tree album. But it's a damn good album, though. I was just amazed how much stuff I put back. And I don't know if you guys, I'm sure a lot of you out there go through the same thing. You know, you get there, you're stoked on what you find. And you're just grabbing, and finally reality kicks in like, hey, I gotta pay for this. And you go through the stack, and you do the math, and you're over $100, and you've only been there 15, 20 minutes. So I left some cool vinyl on the shelf, but took home some cool vinyl as well. So I'm gonna show you the vinyl that survived the ride home. And from the background music, take a wild guess what I bought. Yeah, boy. It is mine at last. I would have loved to have found an OG pressing of this album, but never been that lucky. But I'm glad I didn't, because the reissue of this is great. And I'm not disappointed at all that I didn't find the OG, because this is fantastic. This is the reissue, the 20th anniversary reissue. It's a gatefold. So there is the picture in the gatefold. There's the back. Well, I guess I can flip it over and it makes sense. This, like I said, this sounds amazing. Normally when I buy records, I bring them home and I listen to them all of them at once, one time each, and then I make a video, put them back, and then I put them in the shelf, the collection. I can't stop spinning this. It sounds so amazing that I can't stop spinning this. I mean, it is a brilliant remaster. This thing sounds amazing on vinyl. When I spun it last night and today, I was just hooked. I mean, I was blown away. All right, here's the really nice inner sleeves for the album. They look great. The artwork is cool on here, and like I said, it sounds fantastic on vinyl. Absolutely fantastic. So when I started spinning this early last night, I just couldn't. It's probably one of the best sounding albums in my collection. Probably. Whoever remixed or remastered this did an amazing job, because this sounds so good. Now, when I first saw it online, it hit me at a point where I had money going all different directions. So financial-wise, it wasn't a good time for me. So I didn't pre-order it. Then I saw a few people in the BC showing it on Facebook, and I thought, oh God, I got to get this album. So I go to my record store, see that they might have it in stock. They did, and it was like 46 bucks. So I was like, God damn, that's a lot of money. But I thought, what the hell, do it. And this is the record that kind of put me under. But it was worth it because listening to this on vinyl is a great experience. What Do You Want From Me, High Hopes, Maroon, Pulls Apart, Keep Talking, Take It Back. There's some amazing songs on this album. It's just amazing. And man, this is like one of my favorite albums in my collection currently. I'm sure it'll be all time. But this is great. It came with a download card. I haven't downloaded the tracks yet. I don't even know if I will. I'd rather just listen to this all the time. And so folks, you know, if you're hesitant on pulling the trigger and you don't have this in your collection yet, and you see it's like $46 or $41 or whatever, get it, go for it anyway, because it is worth it. I was a little hesitant too, but I always wanted this album, and I'm glad I did, because this epic. All right, so that's that, and that's amazing. I'll get back to that again. The next one up, an album that has been on my radar for a long time, but not. I already have it on vinyl, but not with this packaging. It is Talking Heads, Speaking in Tongues, with this, whatever you want to call this plastic case packaging with the clear, transparent films that are all in primary colors that produce the artwork here. Really cool. I've seen this out there. Yeah, of course, here's what the wheels look like when you open it up. I've seen this out there quite a few times. It's always real expensive. This one, I wouldn't say it's in good shape, but it's not bad shape. It's used, of course, and it could be in better shape, but it's not bad. And it's on clear, the album is on clear vinyl, and it is such a cool album, and the packaging is so unique. It's very, very unique. So this makes this a really cool album to own. Not to mention, it's one of my favorite Talking Heads records. I really love this album, Speaking in Tongues. It has so many great songs on it, but this is the VC. I'm sure a lot of people have this in their collection, at least the black vinyl version. And that's what I had for many years until I got a good deal on this. And now I'm glad I got it, because this is fantastic. This is really fantastic. Music, of course, is stellar on this thing. But the packaging I always thought was just so unusual. I've only seen it in stores a couple of times, and today was the day to pull the trigger on it. Or yesterday, I should say, was the day to pull the trigger on it. Really adore this album. This packaging is great. I mean, the condition that the copy I got, the condition could be better, but it's not bad. And just happy to have this, because I always wanted this. So Talking Heads, Speaking in Tongues. Okay, next up, from Tears for Fears, The Hurting. An album I had originally on vinyl, but I had the UK pressing with a different album cover. And this is the American copy. But it's in great condition, and I thought it'd be cool to have both covers, both pressings. A very good album. I love Pale Shelter. I love the song Change. Really good album. It's on the Mercury label. Hoorah. You know, this is an album around here. It's somewhat hard to find, and especially that UK pressing. And of course, it came with the original insert. Yeah, I mean, even the UK pressing is hard to find out. I got lucky on that one. And to find it in good condition is also a challenge. So, really happy to have this. A really good album from Tears for Fears. I believe this is their first one, and then after this would be Songs from the Big Chair. But this was a great album too, and a really enjoyable listen. And I found a good copy. There's no skips, there's no scratches. Plays really well for an old used record, so really cool. This next one is very, very rare. Very rare. It's a 12-inch single from Eric Johnson to promote songs from his solo album Tones. And here we go. And it's a promotional copy, not for sale. So something very rare. It's for the songs Off My Mind and Zap. Edited versions of both songs just to promote his first album Tones. And it's a white label promo. I'll take it out of here so you can take a nicer look at it. There we go. White label promo. I love Eric Johnson's music. He doesn't get shown on the VC very much. He's an amazing guitarist. He just put out a live record, and I pre-ordered it on vinyl, and Amazon dropped the ball, and I have to wait towards the end of the month to get it. So that's going to be a lot of fun when that comes in the mail. But maybe this will hold me over a little bit till they finally deliver. But can't wait to hear that live album from Eric Johnson. He is an amazing guitarist, great songwriter. Met him a couple of times. He is one of the nicest guys you will ever meet. Always has time for fans. And he listens. When you talk to him and you tell him how much you like his music, his guitar playing, he listens, and he's very genuine, thanking you for being a fan and supporting his music. Very, very genuine, nice guy. God, he's a great guy. And I only met him twice, but both times he was the sweetest guy to me. So, and I know he hears the "Oh, you're an awesome guitar player" compliment 1,000 times, but he's a real sweet guy about it. So, and I love his music. So anything with his name on it on vinyl, I snatch up. Okay, I got a couple of picture discs here. It's amazing when I first joined the VC and started collecting. I didn't want to collect any picture discs because I remember back in the day they didn't sound good. It was just like a novelty thing, you know. The collectors like to collect. But now that I've been getting into vinyl, I've been finding some pretty interesting picture discs and been buying them because they're just, number one, I know I'm never going to see them again, so I got to pull the trigger. And they are nice to collect. I mean, they don't always sound the greatest, but they are nice to have in your collection. So I got this one from U2. I have never seen this before. Let me take it out of the plastic here so you can have a better look at it. So this is from U2, as you can see. And basically this side right here has a live version of the song A Sort of Homecoming. Here is the back side. And this contains the song Unforgettable Fire. So two great songs from the Unforgettable Fire LP from U2. I have never seen this before. It's really a 7-inch album, but because of the size and the shape of it, it has to fit into a 10-inch sleeve. And I was spinning it. It sounds pretty good. I wouldn't say it sounds great, but it sounds pretty good. It's just a cool thing to have. I have never really seen this before. And I love U2, especially songs from that album, Unforgettable Fire, really great. So this was a cool thing to have. And I don't really know what country this came from, because it's very hard to read the credits in here, because it's all in the picture, and the graphics are very hard to read, and this part's kind of shaded. So I'm assuming it is a UK pressing, but I'm not really sure. I should have looked it up before I turned the camera on, but really cool article, really cool thing to find. And since I'm a big Genesis fan, I saw this in the store. Believe it or not, I don't have this. And when I saw it, I thought, hey, I should get that. It's Genesis 3x3. Which is basically, came out in '82, I believe, and there's 3 songs, Paper Late, You Might Recall, and Me and Virgil. Songs you can find on the 3 Sides Live album on the 4th side. But they put it out as a picture disc called 3x3. I have this already on a 7-inch record, black vinyl with the Charisma label. but never saw it as a picture disc. I mean, I've seen other people show it, but I've never seen it in the store. So naturally, I had to jump all over it, and me being a huge Genesis fan, this was a big find for me. Loved it, and came home, spun this, and I forgot how much I like these songs. I always knew I liked it, but Paper Lake, you might recall me and Virgil. I forgot how much I like these songs. I guess it's been a few years since I listened to these songs. They are really good, especially You Might Recall, which should have been on the Abacab album. Unfortunately, it got left off. That was always one of my favorite songs from Three Sides Live. So having this picture disc was such a cool find for a big Genesis fan like myself. So big score for me. Well, that's it, folks. That was my vinyl finds, my canceled gig vinyl dig. Yeah, you ever have one of those days where you left a fortune of vinyl on the shelves because you just couldn't afford to buy everything in one trip? So I kind of hid them in like odd places on the shelves. Hopefully next time I go there, it'll still be there when I have more money. But anyway, we'll see if that plan worked. Anyway, that's going to do it for me, folks. A short and sweet video. Hope everyone had a good weekend, and see you next time.